Good evening, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about the extension education in home science. Dear friends, you know that home science is one of the best optional for the state PCS and high school optional. Very easy to understand and short syllabus, and it is very popular among the what we can say the candidates because of very short. Every students from every discipline can opt it and can finish the syllabus within a very short span of time, and because of the what compact material and short syllabus and easy to understand, and it is related to our previous studies in any discipline. So today in this particular lecture I am going to discuss about the extension education. It is one of the important part, and generally we know that it is not available in the many books. It is very difficult to find the books related to this chapter. So actual friends, let us start this lecture. What is extension education? Extension, the word extension means stretching out, extended out of the boundaries, means the educational system in which it is stretched out of the boundary of the within. It is not restricted to the four walls of the classroom, means it is extended what to which areas. It is extended to the fields, to the ground zero, we can say, to the field, the domestic level, so that those are mass those people who are not aware of the educational system, the technological development, and those know the modern method of what agriculture, modern method of horticulture, you can say the modern of poultry farming, pisciculture, and it even for the women in the domestic level, it is easy to manage. So particularly extension education helpful in that way. It extended the knowledge, the technology, the skill, the the ideas, discoveries, inventions to reach out the field so that they can use it better. So as per the history is concerned, the extension education was first started in England in the 1940s to spread, to disseminate the idea, knowledge and technology to the rural peoples or the local peoples, those who are working in the field, so that they can improve their way of working and their ideas, technology, and so that it will be beneficial. So in short, we can say that extension education not only restricted to this particular classroom, and with which is not, so it is, we can say it is in what it is actually started in practically, because we know that the peoples of the rural people, they cannot be educated in a short span of life. First we give an idea that how to operate, how to do things, how to instead of taking the teaching the theoretical knowledge, we start from the practical knowledge. So but in classroom what happens, generally we learn in theoretical way, then practical, but in actually in the extension case, people are taught to do the things themselves, then they develop the knowledge. So that the let us see the definition. So as per I told you that extension is in which is not restricted within the boundaries of the walls of the classroom. It is beyond the classroom, out of the classroom, in the field level, so that in which in order to develop the idea, skill and knowledge of the local people or rural people, which will be helpful in many ways in their daily life and earning their livelihoods and develop their community. So friends, in India, the extension education started in the after in 1950, after 1950, after the coming of community development program in 1952. So community development made a great scope, great privilege, and in the fact development of extension education, by the way rural people gain somewhat more knowledge and applied in their daily day-to-day life. Friends, let us see. As you know that the basic elements of behavior, knowledge and understanding. The three basic elements and of behavior of people is that first one, knowledge and understanding, the skill and attitude. To develop the knowledge and understanding of the rural people or the local people, those who are working in the field in the ground zero level, and to develop their skills, and to develop their attitudes. And the food and agriculture agriculture survey report of extension in Asia 1975 mentioned three important concepts of extension education. How we can say all extensive concept, service concept, and educational concept. These concepts were developed by FAO report in 1975. The concept of extension is based on the certain basic premises, and they are follows mentioned by the Hans Muller in 1998. People have unlimited potential for personal growth and development. People they have their potential, immense potential for the personal growth and development. People have unlimited potential for personal growth and development. The development takes place at any stage of their life. That development may take place at any stage of life, and if they are provided their adequate and appropriate opportunities. The peoples have the potentials. The rural people, the local people, they have the potentials. They can develop their life skill, their life status, their livelihood, if they are provided what the opportunities to do so, to develop themselves, to explore their ideas, to explore their technologies. So friends, given in the required knowledge and skill of the purely available for making optional choices. So see, next come to the types of education. So extension and education general we discuss the types of education. Formal education, I know that the educational system is divided into three types, that is formal education, informal education, and non-formal education. So friends, let us formal education is the lifelong process. Informal education is the lifelong process. Informal process by which a person accumulates knowledge skills. It is a informal education is an educational system in which it runs, which goes on throughout the life process, in which a person accumulates knowledge, skills, attitudes, and insights. For the daily experience to environment, to home, at workplace. It is for so it is such type of education which is we gain in our daily life, day-to-day life. It is not written in the books. Whatever we gain idea, what is knowledge, what is skills, attitudes, insights, concept, these are we learn from our daily life. Okay, this is called informal. It is a lifelong process, the informal system of education. The formal education, it is the highly institutionalized. Formal education, it is school education, college education. The institutionalized, mean it is taught in the institutions, having school quite students and lecturers. We can say the teacher and students relationship is there. It is bounded with the four walls of the classroom, and so it is more institutionalized, more curriculum based, and so it is the highly institutionalized, chronologically graded, and hierarchically structured education spanning over primary school to upper primary reaches to the university education. From the lower primary we can say to the upper primary, secondary, higher secondary, then the university education. It is a total formal education system, highly graded and hierarchically graded, and more structurally and curriculum based and classroom based education, that is called formal education. That is non-formal education. It is an organized systematic educational activities on outside the framework of the formal system. Non-formal, which is outside of the frame of the formal system, to provide selected type of learning. Particularly groups at the population, adults and children. In this system of education, both the adults and children can learn the non-formal state. It is not the classroom based, it is not curriculum based, it is not strict syllabus based, no teachers and thoughts are there. So it is means people, adults, children, according to their needs, extension education, one of the non-formal education. So friend, we got the idea that extension education was one of the what non-formal education, which is not in hierarchically graded, no structural, no curriculum based, no classwork. There is no bound to teacher students present at the same time, but we learn in our daily life from our daily experience, whatever. So this is about, friends, this is all about the today's lecture. In more, in the next video I will discuss the this was the introductory lecture of this extension education in home science. I will carry on this process and further. Thanks. Have a nice day.